Okay, good morning, class. And before I begin the simple past tense, let me just quickly tell you, children, that those who have not paid the fees, I've removed them from the WhatsApp group. Clear? And you are thinking that you are not removed from Skype group, so nothing is a problem. So it is a problem. Why? Because for the exams, you'll get the paper on Skype. And it is only when father will ask me to check your papers, the fee defaulters, that I will check the papers. So anyhow, the paper will be invalid if you have not paid the fees. So even if you try joining with other number, even if you hide your identity, your name will be there on the question answer paper. So the moment I'll have your answer paper, if your fees is not paid, child, you will not be allowed to give the exam. And this I'm not saying at my level, it is also from the authorities. So please make sure, and I don't want to humiliate anyone. I want to keep it simple and straight. बच्चे fees आपको जमा करनी होगी, okay? So please make sure you go through all the formalities. Once you pay the fees, if you're paying online, you'll get a receipt then and there. Click a photograph of that receipt and send it in the group, and I'll make you join it. Or you send me on personal and I'll help you join it. But then sending the receipt is important, because otherwise, how will I know? Though father is informing us personally, but then please make sure that you send the receipt, because by the time father informs, you at hand have the receipt. You can just show it to me and I'll help you join it. Do not waste your time in this learning process, because we are moving ahead with the syllabus and it is your loss personally. So now coming on to the simple past tense. Now, as I told you, the uses we did yesterday, we now come on to the structure. And the structure is again into three divisions, three kinds of sentences. Affirmative sentence, which says that the past tense is used in the past, the verb is used in the past form of it. Like supposing, I saw a film yesterday. Now, since the action took place yesterday, so instead of see, I see is a present tense, simple present tense. So I saw will be the simple past. Now, again, affirmative sentence is a simple proper sentence. Positive sentence it is. Then coming on to the next heading, negative sentences. Now, in these sentences, again, as I told you, the presence of no, not, never, does not, do not are the words which will be there. Example, I did not see a film. I did not eat breakfast. I did not go to school, whatever. Okay, now see this green dabba here. It is again telling you the main verb is used in its base form in negative sentence with auxiliary verbs in the simple past. The simple past verbs are used. Clear? Example is like is instead of is, it is was which is used. Okay. Now coming to interrogative sentence, again, this sentence asks questions. Now, like the question could be, was she upset with Smriti yesterday? Now, was is telling you that it is in the past. With a question mark, it is telling you it is an interrogative sentence. Did the cab arrive on time? Did Murthy go to Chennai? So now, all these sentences, yes and no questions they are. Clear? Then WH questions also, that means why, when, where, etc. Switch off your mics, please. Switch off your mic. WH questions will be, when did the cab arrive? Where did they play cricket? So all these things are for the past. Now coming on to simple future tense. The simple future tense in English is used to describe an action that will happen in near future. Clear? Immediate or on the spot decisions, intentions, promises, predictions without evidence. Okay. Now uses will be it is used along with will plus the verb. Example, I will help you do your homework if you give me some of your ice cream. Now will help means कि मैं help करूँगा. In future I will help you. It is not in the present that I am helping. Okay, I will help you. I will see. So will plus the verb is added in a future tense. I hope I'm clear. Coming to the example. Before that, just let's go through this dabba. The green box says, we sometimes use shall also with I and we. That means wherever we are using I and we at times instead of will, we write shall. It is used to talk about offers and suggestions. Example, I shall not go out to play if you need me today. We shall bring you the puzzle you wanted the other day. So at times, instead of will, even shall is used. Now coming to the examples. Number 2, to predict a future event. Now whatever is going to happen in future, if it is predictable, that means if it is quite sure that it is going to happen, we talk like this: it will rain heavily tomorrow. To talk about promises or commands, we again use the past tense, future tense. It will be, I will man this post till you are back. I will serve loyally and well when I am in the army. If so, it is telling about the promises and things that you'll do once you are given. I will work hard if the teacher helps me. Now, you promise there that you'll work hard. Clear? There's a kind of assurance there. We will not, we use not with will to form negative sentences. Now, here also, they're telling you about a negative sentence, will not. Okay. So, anything with no, not, never, will be added in a future tense. Now, see the structure of the sentences. Affirmative is a positive simple sentence. So, how will you write in future? I will meet. Clear? Now, the present tense is meet, past tense is met, and future will be will meet. So, next is she will write a letter to the editor. That means right now she has not written, but she will in near future write. Then we talk of the negative sentence. Again, no, not, never will be present there. She will not attend school tomorrow. She will not arrive on time. So all this tells you about a negative sentence. Then we go on for an interrogative. That means there's a question mark with will put on. Let's see this. Will you watch a film this weekend? क्या तुम मूवी देखोगे इस weekend पर? So it's a future and will is used as a question form. Will you meet at the mall? Will she wait for us? Then there are WH questions. When will you learn to drive? Where will you go for your vacation? So all these things tell you about the type of sentence it is once it is an interrogative sentence. Then we use going to in simple future also. They are going to sell their old car next week. Are going. Okay. Though ing sentences are for continuous, but then are is written there, so it is still considered as simple future. Then we also write going to plus the verb. Simi is going to live in Australia. Now is put, making it present also. But then going to is telling you that in future this is happening. If it has been a present tense sentence, she would have written Simi is living in Australia, ya Simi lives in Australia. This is a present tense, simple present tense sentence. But now is going to live is telling you about the future. Now to predict a future event based on a current situation, we also write like this: the utensils are going to fall. वो utensils गिर जाएंगे अगर उन्हें properly arrange नहीं किया गया. So make sure that you follow this correctly. In a negative sentence, be going to, we write not. So how will you do that? You are not going to win. Not negative sentence. Okay. So with this, we come to the end of the explanation part. Let's come to the complete the table.
Ma'am?
First, yes.
Ma'am, we will not do the definition of this simple future
Nothing.
tense.
Nothing. Okay, sorry, I did not give you. Sorry.
No, ma'am.
Have I given you simple past?
Ma'am, you have
Okay.
not given of simple future tense.
Okay. So come to simple future tense. And thank you, child. Who are you?
Ma'am, Ridhima.
Okay. Thank you, Ridhima. This is the
Welcome,
part
ma'am.
still here. This is the part still here that you'll do for definitions. That's it. Okay. Only this
Okay,
much is
ma'am.
to be done. Next, we come on to the exercise. First one is done for you, but still we'll do. Simple present tense, do hoga. Simple past tense, did. And simple future, will do. Now this is done for you. Please tick the first one. You'll do it in your copies. Number 2, hurry. Now the past will be hurried and future will be will hurry. Then bear, past tense will be bore. Simple will be will bear. Please put a tick mark. You'll do this also. You do the first one. You'll do the third one. Cut will remain cut in the past tense also, and will cut is the future. Cry will be cried, will cry. Eat, ate, will eat. Draw, drew, will draw. Please put a tick mark on the seventh one. You'll do this also. Fall, fell, will fall. Freeze, froze, will freeze. Number 9 also. Am I clear? You will do first one, third one, seventh one, and ninth one. Coming to B exercise, children, this is very important in a sense that you have to do it properly, otherwise you'll make mistakes in it. Hold a pencil in your hand, we'll go very slow with this. Now, exercise B tells us form an interrogative sentence and a negative sentence with each of these sentences. That means जो सेंटेंस दिया हुआ है उसको दो तरीके से करना है. उसी सेंटेंस को इंटेरोगेटिव करना है. दैट मीन्स यू हैव टू पुट अ क्वेश्चन मार्क. उसी सेंटेंस को नेगेटिव सेंटेंस बनाना है. दैट मीन्स नो नॉट नेवर यूज करना है. नाउ द फर्स्ट वन इज आई प्ले फुटबॉल. अब उसको इंटेरोगेटिव कैसे बनाओगे? Interrogative, do I play football? Do I play football? और इसी सेंटेंस को नेगेटिव कैसे बनाओगे? I do not play football. Now can you see this? In the first sentence, do I play football? There's a question mark. It is an interrogative sentence. Number 2, it is a negative sentence. I do not play football. come to number 2. We sat under the tree. Now first, the interrogative sentence will be, did we sit under the tree? Question mark. Did we sit under the tree? Question mark. Then the second is negative sentence. That means no, not aega. So how will we write? We did not sit under the tree. Full stop. We did not sit under the tree. Number 3, it will rain tomorrow. Now the question, will it rain tomorrow? Question mark. Will it rain tomorrow? Question mark. Now negative sentence, it will not rain tomorrow. No, not will always be there in a negative sentence. So the answer is, it will not rain tomorrow. Number 4, he crept upstairs quietly. Now this is the sentence. Now how will you make it in a question form? Interrogative. Did he creep? I repeat, did he creep? C-R-E-E-P. Did he creep upstairs quietly? Did he creep upstairs quietly? Question mark. Then interrogative. He did not creep